Reborn Dolls with Karen. We're back with Emmy, another live on her, and I'm going to finish her entire series on live, and then I'm going to decide then if it's worth it or not. But until then, I just really don't know. So anyway, this is how she looks now, and we're going to apply another layer of 05 to her. But first, I'm going to bring up I can't see any chat, anything on this screen. I don't know why, but I'm going to bring up on my phone so I can see if anybody joins in and is available for chat. Not that anybody knows I'm going live because, well, okay, I didn't advertise it or anything. Because, like I said, if I was to advertise it, the video to advertise the live would take longer to upload than the actual making the. I'm not sure where to go here to see this live, but here we go. I'm going to try to find it. Oh, I am live right now. Okay, let's see if I can join. Oh, I am live right now. Yep, I'm in it. Turn the sound down so I don't hear myself talking. Prop it up over here so I can see it. And then I'll know if anybody comes on. Anyway, we're going to put another layer of 05 on her and get her back in the oven. In as quick of a timely fashion as I can do. Anyway, somehow I cut my finger. And I don't know how I did that, but it's right in the bend of your finger, right where your finger bends, right where that joint is. And it just burns when something touches it. And that, evidently that paint thinner touched it because it's burning now. Let's get some up in her nose, on her lips. I got this idea. I'm going to call the internet provider and see how much it would cost to just up the service a little bit higher to a faster kind of internet. And would it actually do any good in our area? Because one of the apartments we lived in down here, we got really good reception in there. And another one, we got really, really bad reception. And that's when the internet guy told me that sometimes it doesn't have anything to do with what kind of internet you have. It also has something to do with where you live. So I'm going to try to inquire about that today. Possibly while Emmy's in the oven baking, I'll be doing that maybe. I don't know. Anyway, yesterday I noticed that when I did that final live, the test live, where I put the coat of paint on Mary, I ended it correctly and it went almost immediately to a regular video. It didn't take long at all to process. I mean, it was very quick. So ending it properly probably makes a big difference. So I don't know. We're going to see what happens when. And I'm going to be investigating other options today too. I just don't know what I want to do. I'd rather record the other way. It just seems a little more relaxed to me. I'm just always worrying about this one. Different people have expressed different ideas about how they like it or dislike it. And so I don't know. I don't know where it really stands. I don't know if I'm getting the same amount of viewers or I just don't know. I'm just unsure about this thing. And I have to think that sometimes it's going to be people can't find my video, maybe. I don't know. I couldn't find it for a long time yesterday. But sometime in the night it uploaded. I don't know when or how or why it took so long to do that, but it could be viewed while it was uploading that way. It could be actually viewed, but I don't know. It just seems difficult to me to have so much, going on at one time like that. And I could record also as it was uploading. I could actually be recording. Now, if I do that right now, presently, on a regular video, it stops uploading, and it fails. And I think it's because the internet's too slow. But I am going to be looking into it today and figuring it out, I think. So either way you go, something's going to happen today. Something, I don't know what. I'm going to try it anyway. I hate for this to be my permanent way to record. I mean, it works. Don't get me wrong, it does work, but the quality of the video isn't quite that good because I guess it's trying to immediately stream it because it's live, and if the video signal's low, it's making it fuzzy and stuff like that. And I don't like that. I don't like the way it kind of fades in and out of fuzziness. I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, it's just not good. I've watched every one of them 2 or 3 times to see what people are saying about them. Some of the stuff I could see what they were talking about, some of them I couldn't, so I don't know. I was going, okay, I see that, but I don't see that other thing they said. I don't even remember what they are now. I think one person said the picture was jumping around. I couldn't tell that. I couldn't tell it was jumping around at all. And of course, a couple people said the quality was good. A couple people said the quality was poor. Some people said it was too big. It was off center. All different kind of things like that. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. It looked plenty centered to me. And it did look bigger. I'm going to have to say, immediately when I first started doing it, I noticed it looked bigger. So there is that. But I don't think it's so severely bigger that it would be a problem to watch it, really. I don't know. But anyway, I want to go back to the other way. I'm going to try to investigate ways to do that. If I can get the internet upped a little bit and it's not too expensive, well, that's what we'll do then. And if not, well, I don't know what I'll do. Starting to be better weather here. Some days it's kind of cold. I mean, sweatshirt weather. That's about all I wear anyway, even when it's colder than that. But it's about that now, sweatshirt weather. But in some days it's up in the 60s, so I don't know. It's trying to turn into spring, let's put it that way. I don't know what kind of weather y'all are experiencing where you're at, but it's trying to turn into spring here. We usually get an early spring, a late winter, because, well, we're in the South, so I don't know if everybody knows. I'm sure all Americans know about the Mason-Dixon line. There's a line across between the northern and the southern states. They call it the Mason-Dixon line. Back in the Civil War, the people above the Mason-Dixon line, of course, were on the north side, and the people below it were on the south. Well, that's where it makes a break in the upper and lower United States, where there's a marked difference in the weather too. Now Kentucky is above us. We're in Tennessee, and Kentucky is above us, and it is somewhat colder in Kentucky. I used to live there, as a matter of fact, but we lived way up in Louisville, Kentucky, which is in northern Kentucky, and it got quite much colder there than it does here. In fact, we were shocked at the weather when we got here. The weather was just extremely hot and not so cold in the winter. Now we do get cold. I'm not going to say we get 20 and stuff like that, but it's not the bulk of the winter even. Okay, I'm going to do her nails and lips now. Actually, I'm gonna skip this time. This is the step I usually skip on nails and lips because it's just the second coat of 05, and I still have 2 other coats of paint to go before we're finished with her, and I have paint all over my hands again. Doesn't make any difference how many times you scrub your nails, they're going to be dirty. Anyway, this is a rather short little video. It's only 10 minutes long. Wow, Emmy, we did it fast. So anyway, I'm going to end it just for the sake of not having a long download period. So I'm going to ask everybody to please like, subscribe, and share, and please bear with me while I'm going through this process. I am trying to work on getting it exactly right, and it's a little bit hard, but we will get it. We will get there, and I'm going to go on and post this video and go on and get her in the oven and get her started baking. And hopefully we'll be back in about 15 or 20 minutes because it's liable to take that long for her to bake and cool. And well, 20 minutes. Let's go with 20 to 25 minutes. Anyway, please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and happy reborning.